Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the stream. Today we are going to continue with our playthrough of Return to Monkey Island. Now let's see if Guybrush is going to give us a quick recap of where we're up to. No, sadly not. So long story short, LeChuck has the secret of Monkey Island in his possession, but it's inside a locked chest, and he's stolen the chest and taken it to the inside of the monkey head on Monkey Island, and we're going after him right now. That's where we're at. Still haven't found a use for the horse armor.
I'm pretty sure horses don't like lava.
Oh dear.
Hey, Wally. How's it hanging?
Seriously, that's the joke you were going to use right now?
I'm trying out some new material.
Don't quit your day job.
Wally, what happened?
As if you don't know.
How did you end up here? I saw your office had been ransacked.
LeChuck came into the shop storming mad because he thought I gave him a mop map instead of a map to the secret.
Yeah, real head scratcher how that happened. Thanks for the C-map. That was really great, and I owe you for all the work you did for free.
Glad you liked it.
That mop map you made for me was a winner.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did make you a mop map. Wait! It's all starting to make sense now. Why is it that every time our paths cross, good old Wally is kidnapped or tormented or worse?
The mysteries of how the universe works may never be known. I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
Yeah, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally will be fine.
He's such an optimist.
It's a bit late in the game for that.
Now to be clear, this is to try and pick the lock, not for any other purpose.
That never ends well for the knife.
Somehow I feel that the knife isn't the main concern here.
I'll need a key to open these.
I have a shackle key, don't I? But it was to a different pair of shackles. Oh, perhaps that was used up. What do I have in my inventory altogether? I have my to-do list, the trivia book, the hint book, the museum display key, the gate key. I'm trying to remember what gate that key was for. I don't remember. I think that might have been on Terror Island. The monocle, coin purse, with fewer and fewer coins every time I look, it seems. The state-of-the-art pen, the horse armor, the crackers, the knife, the inspirational onboarding pamphlet, the disguise poem, LeChuck's diary, decrypted map, empty grog mug. I'll still have the blowfish, that's interesting. The chum's fishing lure, Elaine's note, the frame, the limes, matches, sign, curious notes, those were from Terror Island, demon pepper, bloater fish that I apparently still have some of, and the ghost chicken feed. Okay, so that's where we are in terms of items. I get the feeling I'm going to have to come back for Wally. I don't see a way to free him yet. That's some long chains.
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long. I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. LeChuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
It did occur to me that Flambe rhymes with Morgan Le Fay, and they're both French characters. Could be just a coincidence. But since Morgan Le Fay was a disguise master, and apparently passed on, one wonders if he has any connections to this demon.
Correct. I want to be there before he opens it.
Ugh, you two deserve each other.
Yeah, that's right. Run.
To be fair, he does seem to be an actual demon. Otherwise he wouldn't have been able to do that.
I can't really see down there too well. There's a lot of lava.
Well, let's see what happens.
Okay, here goes. Phew.
I wonder if that means we can't come back for Wally now. I really didn't see any keys though.
LeChuck, I'm coming for you.
Damn you, Threepwood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times I had the chance. You will never make it down here alive.
Just once, I want this to be easy. Only the organized pirate will pass.
Okay.
It looks proud to be a monkey.
Interesting. It doesn't look like the sign works.
XYZZY. Huh. I guess it doesn't work everywhere.
No, but worth checking if it worked here.
I'm naming it Captain Squint. I can relate. I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye.
There's markings on the wall. Oh, is that it? Does it just go back round? Looks that way. Okay, so the first job, I suppose, is to figure out what the puzzle even is. take it... Yeah, we have no way back up. So we are just trapped here with our items. Is there some way I can activate anything?
Only the organized pirate will pass.
Yeah, that's not much use here. Don't think there was anything in his diary that helps.
I think it's out of juice.
Jolly monkey. Squinting monkey. Frustrated monkey. Monkey with parrot. Do I activate them in alphabetical order or something? And by activate I mean look at?
I can relate. I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye.
Oh, I did that in the wrong order then.
I can relate. It looks proud to be a monkey. I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye. I'm naming it Captain Squint.
Has that done anything? No.
Only the organized pirate will pass.
I mean, it could be an indicator that I'm supposed to clear my inventory or something, but I don't think I can just drop items on the floor. Wait, can I do that above? Can I just chuck items into the lava? No. Okay, that doesn't seem to be the solution then. Unless that was one item I'm not supposed to give up. Nope. Does not like it. Well, that said, I find it hard to believe that these monkeys have nothing to do with anything. Oh, do I give items to them? Okay, this is making more sense.
It's holding a monocle.
Can it hold more than one item? Can it hold any item? No. Okay, which items can it hold? Let's assume... Hold on. Find LeChuck, get through the sealed stone door, open the chest, find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. Very helpful. I think we can assume that these 3 books won't be items used in the puzzle, since they have meta use in the game. Okay, no luck yet. Other than the monocle. crackers, the knife. So the crackers, the monocle, the knife. The empty mug of grog. Okay, so the relevant items are the monocle, or double monocle I should say, the crackers, the knife, and the mug of grog. Which, funnily enough, if I were to pick 4 items in the inventory that I thought are likely to be used in future puzzles, it'd probably be those ones. So it's a bit odd that these seem to be the items we're giving up. I wonder if at some point after we've placed those items on the statues, we then have to throw every other item aside from the 3 books into lava or something like that, and then take them back. I don't know, I'm just speculating. Anyway, right, let's try and do this logically. I think it's clear that the crackers go with the monkey with a parrot. That seems extremely likely. Now, what's the frustrated monkey gonna want? A knife, probably. Now, we have the squinting monkey, who presumably wants the monocle, double monocle, even though that's not quite a telescope. And then presumably this proud monkey holds up the grog. Well, hey! No, it does look like we are just giving those items up. Fair enough.
LeChuck, the secret will never be yours.
Why?
I hate solving puzzles more than I hate Threepwood.
The secret will never be yours.
Ah! Threepwood, won't you ever give up and just go home?
Once is a coincidence, twice is suspicious.
Yes, please stop shouting, Threepwood.
Only the
Brush.
observant pirate will pass.
Observant pirate. Okay, what have we got this time?
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab. Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Cabin. Oh, so there's only 3 this time. The captain, the first swab, and the cabin. And they have different sized treasure chests, is that right? Yes, okay. So what's this likely to be? Can we narrow down the items again? So that key's not used. That key's not used. What about the money? The money is used. The horse armor's not used. That map isn't used. The disguise poem isn't used. Chuck's diary is not used. The decrypted map is not used. The blowfish is not used. The fishing lure is not used. The note's not used. The frame picture's not used. Limes are not used. The matches are not used. Sign's not used. The curious note's not used. Demon pepper's not used. The bloaters aren't used. And the ghost chicken feed is not used. So the only item that's used is actually the coin purse.
Well, I've only got 1 coin left.
Interesting. So I guess the question is, which of those gets the coin? Or rather, the puzzle is. Is there some other clue in the environment?
It looks like a piece of 8, but made of stone.
Oh, okay. Is there another such item hanging about?
It's one of those stone pieces of 8. Yep, it's made of stone. Yep, it's made of stone.
So I have 2. Surely it's not that both the first swab and the cabin monkey get stone pieces of 8 and the captain gets real gold.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
Or it could be that the first swab gets 2 stone, the cabin monkey gets none, and the captain gets real gold? Okay, that wasn't the solution. All for the captain? Okay. What, if any, clue is there here? Wait. Oh. The captain and the first swab have stone chests, so presumably they get stone coins each. But the cabin monkey is the only one with a real chest. Is that really not the solution?
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Oh, what a pity. I really thought I was onto something there. Is there a difference between the two stone coins I should be picking up on? One of them has a little bit of red on it, I think.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
I reckon gold for this one. And then stone for the other two, but it has to be a specific way round for reasons I haven't figured out. Right, let's try swapping those two. So you get that one. And you get this one. Okay, this is remarkably strange. Have I definitely not missed an item?
Only the observant pirate will pass.
Captain Monkeybeard appears to have one eye. The first swap has two. And the cabin monkey has both eyes shut. Okay, perhaps variety doesn't matter. Perhaps it's getting the right number. But didn't I try this combination before? Yes, I did. Okay, he's got one hand outstretched with one finger extended. He's got no hands outstretched. You could argue the cabin monkey has no hands outstretched, or that he has two outstretched. Well, I mean, they're touching the chest, aren't they, like the captain? Two teeth. Two teeth. Mouth shut. Two feathers. No feathers. One feather? Have I tried giving everything to just the cabin monkey? Because he has the glowy chest. I don't recall. There's a circle of mushrooms in here. And 3 circular symbols on the floor. 3 circular symbols on the floor, but no circle of mushrooms. And again, same thing. Although there appears to be a gap in the floor there, I think. Is that the way down further? No, probably not, because I imagine that's going to be behind there.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
One hand and 1 foot. 2 hands. Two hands. Okay. That's probably not anything then. I could try every combination. That wouldn't take that long. Let's see if there's 3 coins and 3 buckets. There's 3 ways of putting 3 coins in one. And there's six ways, like? No, is it 6 ways to have 2 and 1? Yes, I think so. And then there's 1 way of having them in all of them. So that's only 10 total combinations. That wouldn't take all that long to test, although it would be nice to figure it out rather than brute forcing it. That of course assumes that all 3 coins are actually used. Oops. There we go, sorry.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Oh no, I'm wrong. The number of combinations that I fucked out isn't correct because they're not all the same. At the very least we have 1 gold and 2 stone. It's possible that in some way the 2 stone ones are distinguished though. So there would be a lot more combinations than that. Less than 3 times as many though. So it would still be doable. Is there definitely not another item that can go in there? Doesn't seem like it. Alright.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Let's assume that the cabin monkey gets a gold coin because of the golden glow coming off the chest. What combinations have we not tried which feature that? Giving both coins to the first swab and giving both coins to the captain, I think. No. And possibly giving one coin, an additional coin to the cabin monkey, and one to the first swab, or one to the captain. Okay, I think that means we can rule out the gold coin going in with the cabin monkey. Let's give the gold coin to the first swab. And one coin to everyone else. Okay, now let's swap the order. Since we don't know if all stone coins are equivalent or not. Okay, and then we can try giving two stone coins to the cabin monkey. No. 2 stone coins to the captain. No. A gold and a stone to the first swab, and 1 stone to the cabin boy. And same again, but with the single stone coin going to the captain. No. Okay, so if I've done this correctly, we can say that should a solution exist using just those coins, the coins that I have, then the captain must take the gold coin. Right, let's swap those 2 around. So it wasn't that. Oh, admittedly, I haven't been testing the combinations where each monkey has where each of the monkeys has a gold coin and a stone coin, and then we in turn, and then we swap which coin it is, which stone coin it is that's in the chest. Again, in case the stone coins aren't equivalent. I also don't think I've tested all 3 coins in one chest for every monkey.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Oh, did I forget to put the gold coin in that time? Oh. Well, I could go round and do every combination again. I've done... must be more than half of them already. Though due to a silly mistake of mine, I didn't do all of them. But I am starting to think, perhaps, there's another item I need that I haven't located yet. Could there be additional coins on the floor upstairs? Yes. Okay,
It's one of those stone pieces of 8.
that's what I was missing. Okay, let's check the number, because that's going to be significant. 1 gold and 5 stone. That would allow us to give the captain 3, the first swab 2, and the cabin monkey 1, but the cabin monkey gets a gold one. There we go. Surely this must be it. Progress. Just a shame it took me so long. Because I'm not the brightest.
The secret is mine.
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
The secret is mine.
be a charm, Threepweed.
Ow.
Next time, I keep my voice down. Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass.
Okay, what have we got this time?
It looks like its arm is hurt. It looks like its leg is hurt. This is gonna be a problem. There's no way I'm getting through there.
Okay, arm hurt, leg hurt. We don't know. Oh, and it's collapsed on that side.
There's no way I'm getting through there.
So maybe it's arm, leg, and head? Okay, what items can we use? Not the key. Not that key. Not the feather. Not the horse armor. Not the map. Not the disguise. Not the diary. Not the map. Not the blowfish. Not the fishing lure. Not the note. Not the frame. Not the limes. Not the match. Not the sign. Not those notes. Not the pepper. Not the fish. Not the chicken feed. Okay, so we don't use any of those items.
It looks like its arm is hurt. It looks like its leg is hurt. This is going to be a problem.
Okay. Just double check my findings. Does seem to support my findings, doesn't it? My only concern is, in what way can I interact with these then?
There's no way I'm getting through there. It looks like its leg is hurt. It looks like its arm is hurt. Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass. There's no way I'm getting through there. This is going to be a problem. There's no way I'm getting through there.
I wonder... There's nothing I can do up here, is there? If there is, it's not immediately obvious what. says his gratings on the ground. I can't help but think that that's significant. Can I place items on the gratings? No? Is there anything else in the room I can interact with? And what is the significance of this passageway being collapsed? Do I use
There's no way I'm getting through there.
Is there an item I use here? This approach feels like brute forcing, but I'm not sure what else to try. Since, you know, surely the first part of figuring out what a puzzle is figuring out how you interact with it. Until you know how you even interact with it, how can you begin to figure out the rules?
This is going to be a problem.
Okay, let's go back up briefly. And again. Is there anything up here I've missed? If I take an item back, does the door shut? No! Okay. That changes things somewhat. I bet one of the items I'm taking back is used in the puzzle below, and this was the way that the developers... This was a way the
Those
developers...
epaulets deserve a room of their own.
This was a way the developers could hint at the fact that you should pick all your items up again. Because otherwise players may not have realised they could do so. So let's try this again. I can use the knife here, okay. I cannot use the crackers. I can use the coins. Sorry, I cannot use the coins. Okay, yeah. So the only thing... Wait, grog mug? Yeah, the only thing I can use is a knife. I wonder if I'm supposed to amputate the part of the body that has been injured. Interesting. Right, let's see what happens then.
That didn't seem to do anything.
Interesting. Do I pick it up with the mug? Wonderful. Progress. I'm wondering if I should fill this up again. I won't for now. Perhaps a quick save is in order. Wow. It certainly has changed. Oh no.
So long, Captain Madison. This is like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies, the detectives don't know where to start. So long, Captain Madison. One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. There's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange.
Let's write that down briefly.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
So 4 extra years, 3 steps right, 2 left. Where are the rest of the slabs? Or was that it?
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
How do you know that that's what that does? Because you weren't here. Interesting. Is this always going up? No. Interesting.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Interesting. Am I missing something? I can only seem to rotate in one direction, and I can't find a way to... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so do I wait for the number to go up by 4? There, it's gone up by 4. Then it's 3 right and 2 left. Although that's more clockwise and anti-clockwise.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Can I go back? And if I do, will that reset it? So which way is the game gonna think? No, this hasn't reset it. Does it go up by 4 at any other point? Doesn't look like it. So that must be the solution to that. I don't like where it says right and left though, when really it's clockwise and anti-clockwise. Because if Guybrush pushes it that way, you could argue that's going left, but at the top it's going right. And at the 3 o'clock position it's going down, and at the 9 o'clock position it's going up. I suppose you could argue it's relative to the what would you call that? The little symbol at the top, the little arrow. Is there really no way to reset this? Am I missing a step? Is that the problem?
One of the stone slabs from the... After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. So long, Captain Madison.
Well, only the bit about falling off the deck, but that doesn't seem very helpful. I find it hard to believe that this puzzle will be relative to its starting position. That there was no other way to figure it out, because every player is going to start fiddling with this when they first encounter it, and they're not going to remember what position it was when they first started. Okay, some players might bother to keep a record, but most wouldn't. Pretty sure Captain Madison's hat's just there to cause players to go down there and discover the slab. It's very hard to tell what position this was supposed to be in initially. Trying to see which one lines up most perfectly in terms of the lines. I'm not sure any of them do fantastically. Not for all 6 heads, anyway. I mean, this is a believable combination. Doesn't mean it's the one, though. This is also a very believable combination. Alright, let's assume this is the right combination. That is the starting position. And then we'll do 3 to the right and 2 to the left. No. Hold on, how do I know which one's supposed to be up the top? Because you could have this exact same combination of faces, but with all the faces 1 clockwise or 2 clockwise and so on. There's 6 ways you could have this combination of faces. So even if I had correctly surmised the matchings of top to bottom, how could I know which position each head is supposed to be in?
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
I'm fairly confident that I've got the year right, assuming that is a year. Could brute force it from here. I don't particularly want to, but I feel as if there's some key piece of information that I've missed. Okay, pretty sure that's every combination. So either the year's wrong, or I've made some other error. Perhaps there is an additional way I can interact with this that I haven't spotted. Perhaps there's an item I can use on it. No fine print that Guybrush can read. This isn't where the amazing horse armor comes in. It's off the code wheel. Come to think of it, that code wheel seems familiar. That wasn't the copy protection in one of the earlier Monkey Island games, was it? Just looking this up if you'll bear with me. Oh, there was such a wheel in one of the Monkey Island games, but it was different. It's not the same one. Dial a Pirate. It seems to have been called. Okay. So that may have been the inspiration for the puzzle, but it's not the... not part of the solution.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
There's no clue in the way it's written, is there? Three steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck. Is that the clue? Till? Do I just have to keep doing it? Alright, let's reset the date. Just in case this resets the puzzle in some way, which it quite possibly doesn't. Okay. 3 right. 2 left. 3 right. 2 left. 3 right. 2 left. And then just keep on. I've got a feeling this will ever so slowly go through every permutation. Oh no, it won't. We're always gonna... No, it won't. I'm talking rubbish because 6 is divisible by 3 and divisible by 2. They're not co-primed, so there's only a handful of combinations it will go through, and we must have gone through them all by now. I feel like there's just a key bit of information I'm missing.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Nice to meet you, fan of pasta. Yes, indeed, old school puzzle time. I warn you, I've been stuck on this one for a while now. As I was saying just as you were joining, I feel like I don't have I'm not aware of enough information to solve this yet. I feel like there is an additional detail which I haven't picked up on. So far I've come to the conclusion that the 4 extra years at sea means that the number I should be picking is the number which is 4 higher than the previous number. Which, if you go through them all, is just about to come up. That's 1726 followed by 1730. So I'm fairly certain that's correct. And the 3 steps to the right and 2 to the left, that would make sense for rotating these. There is a problem that some of these are going clockwise. Well, the outer one's going clockwise and the inner one's going counterclockwise, which isn't right or left. That depends on what point of the circle you take. But I'm guessing it's from the top because of this little red arrow pointing down. But that on its own isn't enough. If I do 3 rotations of the outer one and 2 of the inner one, that doesn't solve it. So I feel as if there is something else here that I'm missing. And that's where I've been stuck. I might be able to point in a direction. If you want to give me a hint, then by all means. Certainly if I've completely missed something like I suspect, I'd appreciate a pointer. Maybe outside this room. Okay, thank you. Oh, 1726. Oh, so I didn't even need to solve the numbers the way I did. Okay, do they each have a hint above? Yes. That's the bottom of a head. Thank you so much. I could have been there a long time. Just making a note of that. Right, I've got that crudely sketched. Let's enter that and see how it goes. So I'm guessing this is the combination, the starting combination as it were, for the top. That is before we do the rotations. Yes, I think that's right. I think that's what I observed. So 3 to the right and 2 to the left. Oh no. Let's put it back, reset it. Maybe it wants me to do everything in order. So what I'm thinking now is perhaps once it reaches this state, internally it's like, oh, they're starting the puzzle. And now I have to do everything in order. Nope. Let's go back and make sure that I had correctly copied down the head. So yeah, we've got a straight mouth with a little vertical line where the chin would be, and they've clearly got a hat on top, and a quadrilateral nose. Well, I suppose that could be a triangle, but either way, quite a square nose, at least at the top. Ah, you brute forced it. Yeah, I tried that. Didn't, somehow I still didn't make it through though. See, that's the only chin which has a vertical line on it. And this is the only head which has a hat on and that squarish nose. So I think that must be its starting position. Well, aside from the yeah. So that must be the starting position. Let's listen again.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
So maybe that's a final step I have to do? I'm not sure what it would mean, falling off the deck, but... So, we advance a year. 3 to the right. 2 to the left. Oh, as I said earlier, it said till they fell off the deck. So perhaps I need to keep on doing 3 and 2. I tried that earlier but didn't get anywhere because I didn't know the starting position. This doesn't seem to be working, does it? Try it once or twice more, and if it still doesn't go, then I'll assume that's wrong. Must be wrong. Okay, what's the starting position again? That was it. Reset the date. Okay. So that's the starting position. Once again, what was the instructions?
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
So maybe that. 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 And then I have to do something? Leave the room, maybe? No?
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
How strange. Right, 1726, that's clear. The jaw with the vertical line. The pirate head with the hat. And I'm back out. With the hat and the very pronounced nose. The solution may be a bit dumber than your more correct solution. Oh dear. Could they be measuring right and left not relative to the top, but relative to the bottom where Guybrush is turning? Because, as I said before, that's the problem with trying to use right and left with things that are rotating. Because right up here is left down here, and it's down over here, and it's up over here. So let's try that. 3. Keep trying. Don't seem to be having much luck, do I? Nope. Clearly that's not it. Okay, let's reset. Oh, it does say date. So these are dates. Okay, in what way could I be overthinking this? I think it is fair to say that this should be the starting position. I don't see in what way that couldn't be the starting position. I suppose there's a slim possibility that the head I've got at the top is supposed to be down the bottom. Contrary to the little red arrow there. Let's try that. Okay, let's pretend, or let's suppose for the moment that that's the starting position. In which case, change the date. 3 to the left. I think if they had the head at the bottom, they're more likely to be determining left and right from the bottom. So, we'll call that left, and that right. I'm still overthinking it would seem. Alright, let's reset. Oh, I didn't need to turn that one. It seems like a bit too much of a coincidence that the slab talks about 4 extra years and that 1726 is the date on the sign at the entrance. So I think I must have that part right. It would be peculiar, as in it should go to 1730. It would be peculiar if the developers made 1726 the date for the solution. So let's listen again.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Let's say that again.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
3 steps right, but 2 left.
One of the stone slabs from the altars, after 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
But 2 left till they... What was it precisely? But 2 left till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. Is that a play on words? But 2 left till they fell off the deck. 3 steps right, but 2 left till they fell off the deck. I don't think that's a play on words, or else they would have spelt it differently. It's not like do 3 steps right, then just keep going left till you fall off the deck, as it were. I suppose there's a slim possibility that's what they mean. I think it's unlikely, though. Oh well, I don't have any other ideas, so let's try that. Correct the date. 3 to the right. And then let's keep going left. Okay, that's not it. You deserve to pass the puzzle, it's just an odd bit of design. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what assumption am I making which the developers might not have been making? Are they defining the... Oops, that's not the right one, is it? That's the right one. Are they defining steps to the right and left differently when they say 3 steps to the right? Do they actually mean turn it twice, so you're going to the 3rd one, as it were? If you consider the one that is currently on to be 1, then the next one along to be 2, and the next one along to be 3? Is that what they've done differently? Let's try that. So, change the date, only turn it twice and once. Nope. What could it be? I don't think there's an additional step I'm missing. Because there's nothing else for me to interact with. Unless... Are they thinking that I go from the outwards in, and I have to advance the date last? Could that be it? Okay, let's try 3 steps to the right, 2 to the left, advance the date. Nope, that's not it. I may have to use the hint book soon. Got to keep this stream moving. I think you were 2 clicks away from victory there, or 3 clicks. Okay, that implies that going from the outwards in was the right idea. What could I have done differently? I mean, I could have gone round again and kept rotating, but if I'd done that, it would have taken more than 2 or 3 clicks. It would have taken 5 clicks to do another 3 right and 2 left. I could have kept advancing the year, but there's no reason to do so. What am I missing? That's rhetorical. I'm speaking to myself. Okay, let's just 3 to the right, 2 to the left, advance the date. If that was a solution, I think that would have done it. I'm gonna have to resort to the hint book, I think. Okay, I need a hint. Search the previous passage upstairs for more clues to how to solve the code wheel. Thanks to a fan of Pasta's wonderful advice, I've already done that. Look carefully around the stairways for clues to how to solve the code wheel. I found the clues. When you solve the puzzles upstairs, the doorways open to reveal something etched behind each of them. Use those etchings along with the limerick on the stone slab below the code wheel to solve it. I've got all that. There is a top half of a face etched above the top stairway, the bottom half etched above the middle stairway, and a year etched above the bottom stairway. Use those etchings along with the limerick on the stone slab below the code wheel to solve it. I've gotten that far. Adjust the code wheel to match the faces and date revealed above the previous stairways, then turn the outer wheel 3 extra times, turn the inner wheel 2 extra times, and change the date 4 extra times.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Oh, that's so annoying. Why did they have... If they were going to do it that way, why did they have a 2 years that were 4 apart. 4 years, 2 dates that were 4 years apart, because I had already concluded that that must be the relevant date when I went back and saw the same starting year on top of the door, which, oh well, that's the way they've done it anyway. Oh well, progress. Thank you for the help.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no. Not yet.
This is the same as the end of Monkey Island 2, isn't it?
Score! Free popcorn. The windows are just pasted on, and they're not even straight. High Street, 20 feet. Hall of Pirates, 3-minute walk. Additional restrooms at Dinky Island.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
What, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
No, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave. I'm not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
Well, this is a little peculiar.
The switch is locked.
You have the keys. At least I thought you did. There we go.
The switch is locked.
Nothing down here.
Historic landmark. The original secret, a pirate adventure park. Established 1989 by R. Gilbert. I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun, don't they?
How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
Have you done something new with your hair?
Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it. I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
This seems awfully suspicious.
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2 really silly.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what it was.
The chest was filled with gems, rubies, and gold. The secret was really the friends we made along the way. Your mum was right. It was better not to know. I wasn't making anything up. That was what really happened. There isn't any one answer to what the secret is.
The secret was really the friends we made along the way. Stories are mainly the middle part, after all. And that's where most of the good stuff is.
That sounds like one of those stupid grown-up answers. Mom, Dad won't tell me what the secret is.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out. found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
Guybrush? Oh. That appears to be the game. Oh, thank you. Wasn't expecting it to end so abruptly. Still, it was good. I enjoyed it most of the way through. Ah, there's some post-credit bits. Should I wait for the credits to play out, or should I skip past them? Because I know some games will only show you post-credit stuff if you sit through the credits. Okay. They're not overly long, I'll wait then. So what did you think of the game then, Fan of Pasta, when you played through it? If you don't mind my asking, anyway. It filled me with a lot of the feels from when I played the original 2, which was nice. I kind of rushed through it a bit. I also like ambiguous endings, even though they're not always satisfying. But yeah, the puzzle wheel. But yeah, that wheel puzzle was an odd one. Yeah. Oh well. Did you play on the harder difficulty? I kind of like how they played up Guybrush's sociopathness. Yes, particularly the mop tree moment was memorable. Ah, you did. I only asked because I was speaking to someone last night who was playing through the game on the casual difficulty, which, you know, is fair enough. But we ended up discussing some of the puzzles and they had no idea what I was talking about because some of the steps were missing for them. But yeah, I only ended up using, I think, the hint book 3 times whilst playing through this, which I'm reasonably pleased with. Means I got the puzzles mostly right. I mean, I'd suggest anyway. There's also the writer's cut, which has quite a lot of dialogue, apparently. I didn't know about that. Interesting. If I'd realised that was a thing, I might have played that. It's in the text settings. Oh, I never even thought to look in the settings for extra content. More blather, worse pacing. I have played the originals. I've done the first 3 games. The first 2 games I've actually played twice. I played them many years ago and more recently on this channel. And then I did, not that long ago, only a month or 2 ago, I did the 3rd game on this channel. At least I think it wasn't that long ago. For the first time. Yeah, they're the best ones. 4 and 5 are a bit iffy. Yes, I was told the same by some of the other viewers, and so I decided to skip those. Having played through this game, I don't think I could have been missing out on a lot, having not played 4 and 5. It felt like the majority of the references were to 1 and 2, and there was a handful of references to 3, like the inclusion of Murray the Skull. But aside from that, it didn't seem like I was missing much. I actually think they retconned some things from 4. Oh, I had no idea. Well, I suppose I wouldn't. That seems to be it. Oh, you've seen 3 different post-credit scenes. So I suppose there's several of them, and they're choosing them at random. Interesting. Oh yeah, this game has the notable disadvantage that when you click off, when the window loses focus, it stops rendering, which isn't which isn't ideal for streaming, but still. I need to add to the thank you message. There we go. So, thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, on which I'll be doing my normal poetry, prose, and riddles stream. Then on Friday, I intend to start the third Myst game, which I believe is Exile. And I'll also be streaming on Saturday, at least I intend to, which will presumably be more of Myst 3. And then coming back round to next Monday, again, that'll be another video game stream. I doubt I'll finish Myst 3 in two sessions, if the first two games are anything to go by. So I imagine I'll still be playing it then. Oh, Fanapusa says, check out the extra scrapbook entry in Monkey Island settings. There's an interesting addition at the end. Oh, I hadn't even looked at the scrapbook yet. Thank you for letting me know. Still, that's my streaming plans. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night.